This time on Woody's Garage, it's time to snap another camshaft for the snapper.
So we got it choked. The primer's not hitched up. The tube's just dangling there. The throttle is about halfway. It's kind of stiff, so it kind of is stuck there. And so no priming, no nothing. Let's see what happens. Bolted down. Yeah, we tightened down the bolt so it's not bouncing around. It's been idling now for about 5 minutes. I didn't even clean this carburetor. I'll leave it running like this for a while, I think. Okay, ran for a couple more minutes and stopped. Not quite sure why. Didn't sound dramatic or anything like that. Like I said, the carb has not been cleaned. If you could hear me trying to talk over the sound of the engine. It wasn't bolted down initially, so I stopped the camera and tightened those down so it wasn't shaking all over the place. Yeah, I think we're going to let it cool down and then we'll try it again. Since the camshaft was short, I took a rubber hose and jammed a dowel in it so that it spread it just a little bit so that it made a good mate with the seal. And yeah, I don't see any leaking. No leaking with the baby poo gasket sealer. Yeah, you know, that carb was missing the needle valve, and I threw one in there, and I know I threw a new needle jet in there. I didn't even touch that, so it certainly could be tuned better. See what that new oil looks like. Yeah, nice and clean. Alright, we got the primer blocked off with a chopstick. Let's see if we can tune that main jet a little bit. This is an adjustable carb. I guess we're going to see if it starts again. You know, one thing I didn't mention is when I heard it start up, I heard a little whirring noise, which I'm sure was the cam getting used to where it is, and it didn't last long. The sound seemed to go away. And another thing, I have no way to shut this thing off, so maybe it'll shut itself off, right? It sounds good. Let's see, the carb is just dirty. How do you like that? I actually feel pretty good about this engine, but I'm not going to put it on the mini bike for the upcoming Guma's race. I don't feel that confident, and I actually have a 5-horse that I'm going to use, which is just as terrible as this one. If you haven't seen the video, I'll introduce you to the engine.